Right, I ain't done one of these for a while. Little video I'm doing about looking at like Wi-Fi for the caravan and that, and the van when we're out and about. I was looking around at the little Wi-Fi boxes where you can put a SIM in, and obviously when you use it as like a router and anyone can access it with a SIM card in there. Over here in the UK, an unlocked Wi-Fi, yeah, anywhere from £30 upwards, which is not a bad price. But if you want where you can get a real good signal, you need to put antennas on them, and for that they start doubling up in price, looking about 70 quid looking around online. Anyway, I see a video of a guy who done this by setting up a little Wi-Fi circuit and what have you in his van. And what he done, he actually bought directly from China. He bought the book, the Wi-Fi box, and only paid what, just under 40 quid for it. And likewise I found it online, AliExpress, just under £35 for this one, and that allows you to plug 2 antennas in the back, which you can then magnetic mount on the roof of the caravan, the van, to help boost the signal. It's also an unlocked one. It's made by the companies that make the Wi-Fi dongles and that, which you get over here for like the various mobile phone companies. It took about 3 weeks to come. Say it cost me just under £35 with shipping. And this is what you get. Obviously you get your box, it's unbranded. In there as well, it also gives you a couple of little aerials you can add on, and a charging lead. But what I also done, I bought some aerials which can be magnetic mounted onto the roof of the van and the caravan. You do need 2 aerials. They work in tandem for best signal, and what they do, they just plug into the back here. Now, so what I do need is a SIM card for this. I ordered one a couple of weeks ago from Smarty. Was it £10 a month, I think, for 8 gigabytes I'm paying, and obviously that rolls over if I don't use all of it, and I can cancel the contract at any time. So anyway, so yeah, that's like your little Wi-Fi box. Aerials will mount in there, and if I show you one of the aerials, as you can see, it's got quite a bit of lead, so I can feed it through the windows or the doors of the van, caravan, whichever, and that just magnetic mounts onto the, and that's not magnetic, there you go, that will just mount on top of the van, hopefully give me a little bit of a booster. People do say, why are you really worried about having Wi-Fi? You meant to be away relaxing. Sometimes it's not just the Wi-Fi, it's also for like making telephone calls through Wi-Fi. Recently we were staying in Buxton up in the Peak District, and the caravan site was in an old chalk quarry with high walls all around it, and the Wi-Fi signal, even like the phone signal, was terrible, couldn't get nothing. So we just had a thought, well, we need to do something, because when we are away, it's nice to keep in contact with the family if need be. And also, if a pair of us need to do some work, at least we can go actually get some Wi-Fi to do a couple of bits and pieces. Anyway, let's have a look about setting this all up. Right, let's get about putting this together and see if it all works. Okay, so first thing I need to do is get the SIM card, put in the front here. I've already sized up the SIM card. I have been using this in my phone as like just a spare, and I must admit the data in it is quite good, the signal, because it works on picking up the best network, what I can make out with a Smarty, so it's always sort of grabbing the best network around, and it works quite well. Right, so that needs Excuse me, use the screwdriver to open that, the little port. And I'll tell you what, let's have a bit of light on the subject. Just make sure that this slots in the right way round. Yeah, looking at it, that's going to go into there. Yeah, that's locked in. Right, close it up. Right, what I'm going to do is just fire it up before I put any of the aerial ports in. So just press the button, and I think it will run through these. I would imagine. Let's have a quick look. The instructions are on the back of the box here. It says power on and connect to the internet. Looks like it's just running through a setup. Okay, I've got a, what have I got there? Okay, I've got a green. Not sure what all the flickering lights are. But anyway, let's put that down there a minute. And have a look. The red might be flashing. It could be the battery because I've not charged this. I've just plugged this straight in. Anyway, let me have a look. Go into my Wi-Fi on the phone. Obviously, I'm already connected to my home network. And let's see if this picks this up. Right, let me just flick that over. There it is. No, it ain't. Lost it. Right, I've got a feeling it may be that the battery is a little bit low on this. Right, bear with me. Where's my charging lead? I've got somewhere here. I've got some power ports, little USB ports. Plug that in there, and then plug that into there. Right, yeah. Right, let me switch on again. Right, this looks like it's not going to let me use it while it's charging. Oh, hang on a minute. It's doing something. Just leave that a minute. Let me just... Let me have a look. I know I've got no lights, but let's just have a quick look, see what we got. No, right, what I am going to do then, I am going to let this charge for a little while and I will come back to this when it's charged, so bear with me. Right, back again. It did let me fire up while it's on charge. Perhaps the battery was that flat. I had to have a little bit of a boost before it would let me do that, but anyway, as you can see, it's flashing through all the different bits and pieces. Right, let's have a look again on my phone, see if it's here. Go up my Wi-Fi. Let's have a look, see if it pops up. Right, there it is. Okay, I need my password. connect and see what happens. Yep, it's telling me it's connected. Here's the network there. Yeah, so that's that one there. Telling me it is connected. Right. Let's have a look. Best way I find sometimes of checking how well it is. Let's have a look. I'm going to fire up a video. Obviously I can't play the sound because of copyright. But yep, that seems to be playing pretty well. Bit of Joe Bonamassa and old Jimmy Barnes. But okay. Right, let's just stop that. Right, that's it. So it seems to be running well. Now, obviously the test really for this is out in the van, on top of the van with the aerials, and see where we go from there. So what I'm going to do is shut this down in here and then go out to the van and catch up with you there. So I'll see you in a moment. Right, those who know, I've moved obviously into the van, and what I've done, 2 aerials, 1, 2, plugged into the back, out through the window at the moment, and sitting on top of the van, magnetic mount. Yeah, it's messy because I'm only trying it out, and also still got the battery on charge. One thing I did want to say, I know I like to talk about Wi-Fi signal and all that. You know, this isn't some super Wi-Fi, no matter where I go I'm going to get a signal. Again, it depends how close I am to the aerials, how much is in between me and the actual aerial sites and what have you. Yeah, you know, if you're in a big like chalk quarry, something like that, it still might not be brilliant, but at least I've got some external aerials. Because the other thing as well, with like these MiFi boxes inside caravans and camper vans and vans, like my van especially, it is a metal box, so the signal's going to struggle getting through those metal panels and so on. So the idea is have the external aerials to help boost that signal. Anyway, so as you see, it is up and running. Yeah, when I say they just clip in the back there. I paid, I think it was £16 I paid for the aerials, were on eBay. I will try the aerials that come with it as well. Oh, that's not it. That's it, that's one of the aerials. But again, likewise, it's fair enough having it, the aerial one. If it's inside a metal box, the signal's not going to be that brilliant. I used to have one of these before, and what I found the best way was to sit it actually on top of the caravan and then like connect that way. But the only thing was, it was open to the elements, so if it started raining or anything like that, you had to bring it in, because obviously you don't want any water getting in, because then it'd be no good. But anyway, I am still connected. Let me show you. Here's my Wi-Fi signal. I'm still connected, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to try, well, I am going to connect my iPad and start watching a movie, just Netflix, just see what the quality is like. But as I say, round here we get pretty good, you know, 4G, so it's not like I know I must be going to have an issue. But when I'm out and about, yeah, you know, it's to be expected. Depends where you are, and I say how strong the signal is, but hopefully with the external aerials it will just give that little bit of a help. But anyway, I'm going to set up the iPad and then I'll come back to you. Right, let me just show you. So connected. Let me just come out of there. Going to Netflix. Where should we start? Where should we start? I don't know, let me just start that. turn it up.
Let me paint you a scenario.
Oh, there we go. I'm not going to play a lot, don't want to get done for copyright, but there you go. And if you wonder what that was, still game. Right, so there we have it. There's the box, as I say. £34 something, just under 35 with shipping from China. AliExpress, took about 3 weeks. I say not all of these have the external ports, so that's what you want to look out for. You need to look out for the external ports, otherwise you've got nowhere plugging any external aerials in or anything like that at all. Yeah, and with the aerials, I say, I think they cost me 16 quid. Not too bad at all. But that is the setup. So now, hopefully, when we need it, we've got the Wi-Fi inside the van and in the caravan as well. As I say, I will tidy all this up, make it look a lot more prettier. But yeah, just another bit when we're just out and about, just help us. Anyway, that's it for this video. I know I haven't done one for ages. There are more coming. I've been filming a lot, just haven't had time to edit it one thing or another, but I am going to put all that together, and yeah, there'll be a few videos popping up very shortly. Anyway, in the meantime, take care, and I will catch you on the next one.